Hi there, welcome back to Tyranny. Let's play on hard. Roleplay. Where we are the law and it's Judgment Day. It's Warriors Day, of course, today. And let's see what we can do. We have the quest to create something of a surprise attack at the eastern part of the Echocall crossing. To make room for these guys to attack. But I have to say, we don't trust anyone here. I mean, they are our guys, but first, let's just have a look at the camp and whoever is there. And what do the villagers say? Clearly I surrender. No need for further bloodshed. Yes, the Scarlet Furies, there's the Hordes. What's here? The Matani River's currents pose little threat to small boats, let alone bridges like this one. The magic that split this bridge must have been quite powerful. Yes, the magically split bridge. There the guys are resting. Quickly, Fatebinder, to the bridge. Yeah. You're sending me to my death, I know. I don't trust you. Let's see what we can get here. An iron greatsword. Not too bad. Vendrian Guard heavy bronze greaves. I mean, we should really try to get the heavy armor in. So, let's see. Commander's will. That's light armor. With cleansing victory. Remove a hostile effect on kill. That's really good. How only we can equip this? Oh no. The heavy bronze greaves. They would be good, of course. Armor 0.5 and these have armors nowhere. They're clearly better though, so we're going to take them. We have the Magician's Mantle here. 3 to all magic skills. I wonder... only Lantry can equip the Scholar 3 Deflection. Yeah, you don't need that. You need the Magician's Mantle, clearly. And you're also looking much more sexy, old man. Oh, God. Bronze gauntlets, Scarlet Fury leather gauntlets, heavy leather gloves. I mean, they should be better, right? And but they're worse than the heavy leather gloves. These are better. Scarlet Fury armor. You have the Iron Walker helm. We'll have to see. I mean, Barrick. Yeah, we wanted to look at the descriptions here. So, that's interesting, because Barrick was fused with his armor in the Edict of Storms. He was molten into it. Barrick's helm is a tragic interpretation of disfavored gear mixed with elements of stalwart bronze. It hides his face, allowing only a suggestion of visible detail behind the obscurity. An accumulation of rust has gathered just under the eye slits. From his tears or what? And here, the iron gauntlets. Barrick's gauntlets are fused around his hands like vicious talons. They branch up his arms in a continuous line of interconnected iron that join up with the rest of his armor, forming a single coherent piece. His fingers are fully articulated and he flexes them often, perhaps to remind himself that they are present. The Metal Man. The iron armor. Barrick's iron shell is a disorderly fusion of rusted scrap from at least 100 warped breastplates and twice as many swords. That this heap of lethal garbage fused around Barrick's torso in a rough approximation of armor without destroying him in the process is either a remarkable coincidence or an arcane achievement beyond the comprehension of any smithy. Aside from the omnipresent stench of oil and rust, the reek of a long unwashed body and pools of stagnant bodily fluids oppress the air around the barrack. He would be a fine diplomat. The fused iron boots. The pieces of fused iron that encapsulate Barrick's legs are merely an abstract representation of boots. Worn down sections of rust under his feet appear the result of marching across great distances and patient hours spent fitting sections down for the sake of balance. Articulation is either due to coincidence or prolonged effort bending at fused iron, but the result is the same. Barrick can stand and move with some semblance of normalcy. Poor guy. And also we were set to look at the weapons of verse. So let's look at them. They have something special. So this is Red Rivers. I mean, we have replaced it, but it's still Red Rivers. Red Rivers has a delicate curve intended to shear through flesh and parry incoming attacks. The bronze is well preserved and the hide wrappings around the grip have been lovingly reapplied to compensate for the rigors of daily use. And her other weapon? The Gut Seeker. The hook of this weapon has seen the most evident use. Likely from repeated instances of drawing Gut Seeker up from a victim's bowels and catching on the lower rib cage. In spite of its weathered appearance, the blade has been sharpened and maintained with a keener edge that most Scarlet Chorus weapons can boast. Most, but not this one. The Twisted Iron Sword is just fine. Or is it? I'm not so sure anymore. I think Red Rivers might be better. Yeah, let's reapply Red Rivers here. Do we have some, where is it? Apparel, accessories? No, not yet. No accessories for you, Verse. What a pity. Iron Walker Helm. Yeah, well, it has less deflection, it has more armor. 1.5 armor seems good, but I think the Fatebinder helm is still a little better, but I mean in the future we want to go to heavy armor, so let's go for that disfavored look, right? Do we have something special on that helm? Not really, right? Not really. It should make us a little sturdier. The stone shield armor? Yeah, I mean, for now it's okay. Oh, what's next here? I mean, I want to look up to the west first. Because you never know what you'll find here, right? There's a Scarlet Fury looking out. Let's have a look from this burned whatever that is. Fire? Campfire? Yeah, campfire. This rock and this hut. I've seen something, someone. And that's also interesting. You can see much more from on the top of things here than like from the lower ground. So this is really good for combat tactics, and we can already see that there is someone here.
Do you have eyes on this?
What has happened here? The soldier has numerous wounds on his body. The coat forms of two elderly villagers lay nearby, two victims that he ultimately could not shield from harm.
Can't do that.
There is someone, an outrunner. We might get this stuff here first. A Tiersman hunting bow. Seems like a very good bow. Let's have a look with verse. I mean, we can use everything. There's a Tiersman spine bow here that we just have, and the hunting bow. More DPS, less recovery. More range, more penetration, less accuracy. I think I love the more range. More armor penetration. So let's go for that bow. Ah, you've been revealed now.
Moving cautiously.
Let's move cautiously. Oh, and there's something else here. Why couldn't we take that? Why couldn't we see that as well? I mean, I pressed the tab key. Oh, nice. There's camping supplies here. Need to remember that. And what's with the hut? Most of the homes on the southern side of the river have been abandoned, much like this one. Few of Apex's citizens believe that raising a blue flag will be respected by Kyros' forces. Well, it will be respected by us, because we're the law. And if they want to negotiate, we will. But to our terms, of course. And within reason. And foremost within law. What more can we get here? More of the heavy greaves. Yeah. Let's have a look at this area. Maybe there's something hidden as well.
You see what I see?
There's a trap. A trap. Let's disarm.
You see what I see?
There's more traps. What a way. I mean, the traps are pretty dangerous. Whoa. Who has most subterfuge of us? I mean, I suspect it might be worse, but let's have a look. Subterfuge. Move unseen. Detect and manipulate hidden traps. Yes, she has 45. 35, 37, 37. Yeah, let's just take worse with that.
You got it.
Let's increase her subterfuge too. Very dangerous. So many traps. Are there more traps? And these animals, they have been quite important in Pillars of Eternity because they can break your cover.
I got it.
What's our tactics here? Aside from run in and hope for the best. We now have really a lot of hit points. Barrick also has a lot of hit points. But we have most. Lantry and Verse, yeah, they are weak compared. There's an Outrunner and another Outrunner. Let's have a look at them. Magic defense is good. Endurance defense is very low. So stun is good. Parry is low. Armor is pretty low as well. Look at that. I mean, we have 10 armor. Or Barbaric has 10 armor and we have 5 armor. Wow, that explains why Barrick's holding so well.
On it.
Ah,
yes.
What? This guy has 71 dodge, so ranged attacks are not effective versus him. Against Pierce and against Crush, but not against Slash, he's good.
On it.
And you guy, also Pierce, Crush, these are both Outrunners. So what this means is they will run back and hit our weaker guys, or weaker in in melee. Usually, that was what all the Outrunners have done. So, we should take a strong position here and march on. And I think there will be a lot of guys coming for us, so we'll see how that goes in the next episode. This one was a little bit a quieter one, a thinkful one. So happy gaming to you, and see you in the next episode when we rush the bridge, so to say. Happy gaming.